I'm going to be starting LA Noire, or Noire. LA Noire. Gonna become a detective to name Marsh. How do we go? I think I have to start it over again because I did start this before. So I have to make a new save. Yeah. So I did start it before, yeah. Now let's involve the tutorial, I guess.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers. A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems. A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. A city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see. In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective in ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Okay.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch.
Ever the optimist.
From the beam of sunshine himself.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
Hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
Here's an asshole.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
Probably
Okay,
right.
so R2
Let's just get it over and done.
Okay.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
How do I pick this up?
Get moving, Ralph.
Not right now.
That's square.
Look at this junk.
Waiting for it to load me down. Is it newspaper maybe?
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
This is any use to us.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount of...
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, treat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again, through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheriff.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
A good friend of mine. So far away. It's like he's born.
We went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon. And your penance, or your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time. With what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
And now back to the crime scene. Yeah, so I want to look at that to begin with.
I doubt it.
Like at the bottom or something, maybe? I don't know. Oh, there's a gun on the roof, because I've did this mission before. Paintbrush.
Doesn't look like anything.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself. What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Not sure this means much.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
There's a lot.
So we need to find a way up.
Yeah, we'll in a minute. Looks like a cigarette butt and another beer bottle.
Seems irrelevant. I don't think this is going to help us.
Oh, I bet you do hear my voice.
How you doing, Cole? Found it yet?
No, I didn't find it. It's only up on the roof. Funny the policeman.
I don't even want to
Smith
think
and Wesson,
about what that smells.
serial S71893.
Find this motherfucker. Use 2 rounds.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
Like, wouldn't you want to, like, scrape out the serial number before you ditch a gun?
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Some criminals are just morons.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
We could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
There we will find the owner of the gun.
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a
Forrest,
damn.
run.
Such a little Boy Scout. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks
Friday
than
is
help old ladies
Vanguard
across the
Day. Yeah,
road.
it's Friday. Okay, yeah.
Through the day without capturing a foot up my
Even though you're not gonna like it.
It'll be fine,
I've said
Ralph.
this many
Don't worry.
times. Matrix. A little notebook. Oh, that's right, because I have to actually put it where we're gonna go. Boom. Yes, that destination. Okay. I think it might be the next street over. Oh shit. I'm driving like a maniac.
This would be a good time for the siren.
Oh, okay, so you actually do want it on, okay. Funny killed civilian, let's go. I don't think I did. I mean, I rear-ended somebody, but I didn't hit him that hard. It's okay. I got the badge to protect me. Just say it was an accident. It was an emergency and they got in the way.
Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
Mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
From
Model
Quebec,
27
we'll
with
find
pearl grips,
the...
Cole. You see it on there?
Some of the gun again, I forgot. Let me look at the gun. Where's the gun?
What do you think?
So
How did I bring up the little
go ahead
handbook
and
thing? I
look the
forgot.
guy
There we
up
go.
already.
Okay. Okay, so it's S71893. S7. 83, I'm pretty sure, right? Got to find the number. Pretty sure it's 83.
Shame about that gun.
Ah, I keep pressing the damn wrong
collector's
button.
item. Sorry I can't help you more.
Don't worry, I'm going to find the number that matches. 17, I think I found that, yeah. I seen it in the book. It is... there's 93. Is it 93? I think so.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder.
Yeah.
203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February 46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Either way, Gunga then.
Let's go to his address. Smash up the place until he confesses. Because that's the shit that some cops did back in the day. Which I find really fucked up.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so.
Yeah, let's
Seems
shoot
a little
sirens.
too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon, bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't.
Yeah, there's also like a bunch of hidden vehicles around this map too that you can find.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
And you go around. Let's go, Icy. Yeah, he invited me to a party as well. But I'm streaming. See my stuff on the other side of fucking town, like damn. This car doesn't go any faster than this. Yeah, you could. You know, I really should have turned off all notifications to be honest before I started. But I did not, I forgot. Something to do with the pop-ups. Here, I think I might be able to do it still. Give me a minute. Notifications, maybe? Wait, there it is. Yeah, I think I should go to the... Give me a minute. No, wrong button. There we go. Doesn't look like a house. PS4 is broken, still boxes up here. I mean, it shouldn't now.
What now?
You want to pay this Schroeder character a visit, don't you? Let's roll.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Apartment 2. Well, I mean, like for the whatchamacallit, probably still will, like the live stream thing, but if that's what you mean.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn.
This was a way like
Bullshit Division.
get
You're
rid
the owner of a
of
Smith & Wesson Model
the
27,
pop-up for like
nickel-plated
the
with pearl
live
grips.
stream thing.
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
Yeah, with your gun. It's all your fault.
Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer.
Oh, do you? Check again, bitch boy.
What the fuck is going on here?
Exactly.
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going down now. Come on, kick his ass. Kick his ass. Come on.
You ready?
Smack his head off with the fucking dresser. He got knocked the fuck out.
You all right?
I'm fine.
So I wonder how many times Funny will die.
He's lucky.
Probably none.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph.
Well, but we will see. We'll see. Oh, that's right. Let's start looking around the apartment. Ooh, nice little handy dandy handbook, I see. Just looks like a bunch of gibberish. Actually,
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest.
hey, but I didn't die.
Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Oh, okay. You're talking about that guy. Okay, yeah. Because I'm good with the dodging and fighting.
That's 1247.
I think after like 3 or 4 missions, I believe I become a detective. Yeah, I played Sleeping Dogs, Matrix. But I've never live streamed it yet.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the 3 fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC.
Yeah,
the
well,
Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All 3 of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Da 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 da. Chief, you're not gonna pre-order it. I already know you're not. Armed and
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed
yeah,
an
but I
honest
sent you
cop
proof of
and
that
thirsty
pre-order
man needed
too.
water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight,
So
solve
I know you're
cases,
not
right
fibbing.
wrongs. The force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one day.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identifying code 3.
This mission.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14
What do you mean you'll take that? Like, if you're a cop, you're supposed to respond at all costs, even if, like, if you're closer or not. You just sit there and say, yeah, fuck that, I ain't doing that, I ain't got time for that. Hilarious. The dude was like, yeah, we'll take that. as he was gonna say, yeah, I'm good. It's basically a bank robbery. That takes time to get to the goddamn trunk without actually getting shot is crazy. Okay, how do I cover again? Can I cover again? I'm not in the fucking fire.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down.
Okay, exit cover and enter. Okay. Running button is this. I don't know why.
Take it slow. Back up
If I take cover. Is that like a crouch button? That'd be
put
great.
down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to...
Woo! Almost had me. Whoops! Did I shoot you in the fucking face? I don't see the other guy though. There he is. Up top. Says, oh no, Chief. Be careful with that gun.
Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner. This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
VR shoot.
You have to survive it first. You're the veterans. The Jabs love
I think you have to buy the VR version separate from this one. Or do they just give it to you?
A company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem
I'm
the
not too
Sergeant
sure.
York type to me. When I need your opinion,
Because I do have a VR.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, because there was a VR, I think, in the beginning when I started this. But I don't know if it comes with it.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso.
Pretty sure it's separate. You have to buy it
With
separate.
some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before.
Yeah, you have to buy it separate.
Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
It's actually on sale too, 50% off.
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
I like how I'm like gaining at him and he just starts sprinting off and faster.
I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Just shoots me by accident.
Down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
This guy's a terrible runner. Because if that was me and I was getting chased by the cop and he was climbing up a ladder, I would have just fucking kicked him off.
You gotta be kidding!
You fucking asked for it.
I guess this guy's not trying to catch any charges, it looks like. At least, not for killing a cop.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Can't run for long.
Looks like
Fucking drops me.
to ourselves.
I don't know.
Come on then, pretty boy.
It's over, Bowers!
You persistent little...
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run
Case
track in
closed.
high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill 10, Franklin 8.
Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso!
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Maybe it's that guy. Maybe he wants revenge.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one goal.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
When does a cop show up to a scene without sirens on if they heard that someone got shot?
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
Yeah, let's just shoot this guy.
Everybody stay back. Let's do our job.
Broad daylight. Crowded street. I've seen everything.
Bank of a... something. I know what it's supposed to be. Ooh. Lawway.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Payments made. 10, 5, $2.50, $5, $8, $5, $4. Nothing in that pocket. Pocket, pocket, pocket. Nothing else there.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Fucking normal 5 shots. Guns in the garbage can. Is that a serial number?
Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from you. All right. Yes, it's a dead person. This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole. You better take a statement. Don't you people have anything better to do?
This guy, right? Now, who is it then?
Olive oil comes from olives.
There it is.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. And if you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. And don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
So talk to the witness.
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss. Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis.
Gage. Too many questions I can get right or wrong.
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
And you don't know who
Incorrect!
shot Gage or why.
Fuck.
No, officer.
I don't know. It's hard to tell.
A man is dead, Miss Galetta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police
That
officer.
picks a good
I
cop.
take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
I think it was triangle. See, if you fuck up, you cannot fix your mistakes.
We have the murder weapon?
No murder. Girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We can trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Got to go to the gun store. I gotta go around.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
Good fucking good
I'm
cop.
just saying
but I
that
don't understand.
sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed
You're
with
oh, am I
bedside
driving?
manner.
Here. Let's make it even better. Here we go. Here, let's do a little couple break and then floor it and go side to side. There you go. Is that making you even more sick?
Careful!
A gun store is behind. This isn't TDU2, or is it?
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure.
Wow.
What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't
I will
sell
be
it.
walking home now.
Europeans
Stop
love
driving
them, but
like
it's
a
pretty rare you
crazy.
find one over here.
You will kill
Although I
somebody.
did have one in
Goodbye.
here.
On the phone.
Remember the owner.
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
You know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Okay, so I think that one guy acts innocent, but he actually knows. So I think it was for the fucking one dude. Because I played some of these missions already. So I kind of know or don't remember what happens. Fucking traffic. Let's turn these on and we're helpless.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back.
Yeah, he's not back. Let me go
I'll
get
buzz
him.
him for you.
This motherfucker's about to run. Like, why would you run knowing the cops are right there, you dumbass? Like, wouldn't you want to, like, close the door first, then fucking run? It'd be much easier just to, like, come on now.
Hello! Get back here!
Fucking moron. Yeah, he's out back. Let me get him. And then he just starts running as soon as the cop sees him. Dude is stupid.
Too late, Kalu!
No, I'm not close enough to tackle him. Oh, I got fucking stuck by a meter.
Don't make it worse, Kalu!
He's smart, leave him alone. Man, what if I just like... No, it's not gonna work. Usually when you fire a gun, people stop. Is a cutscene gonna happen, or there we go? Wow, it took long enough.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night.
This dude.
The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you'd never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. It takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
He is full of shit.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage. Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You fucking fool.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps. Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
I need a confession! Could have sworn you asked, how many times will I die, not fail?
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Let's just pick bad cop and see what happens.
You blew a man out of his socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Damn it.
Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
Let's try
Mr. Kalu.
Accused and then the dead body.
Blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Because he's saying that his gun was stolen, which
Let's
is
talk
really
about the
bullshit as
shooting.
well.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
Maybe it is the gun, because
sure
if
my
it
lawyer
was
can clear
stolen,
all
why
this
the hell
up.
did he not report it stolen? Let's try the gun. I think that's what it would be.
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Then why did you not report it stolen, you fool?
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
If your gun was stolen, and you did not report it stolen, that can fucking still go on you. Well, come on now.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Policy failure.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
I mean, I could try good cop, but I doubt that's gonna work. But let's see. Fuck it, let's try it. Incorrect,
Come on,
I
Mr.
knew it.
Kalu. Make this easier on yourself. Get it off your conscience.
You think I'm stupid? You think I'll just do whatever you want because you're a nice guy? I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done.
Another
Unless you
foul.
want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Fourth fail. It's gonna count every time I fail. I'll get it right. Don't you worry. I'll get it right.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Okay, let's try the,
talk about the
dead
shooting.
body then.
Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about.
I still don't
I'm sure my lawyer can
understand.
clear all this up.
Because, like, if you click on the gun, this motherfucker doesn't say, okay, well, if it was your gun, how come you never reported it stolen, you fucking moron?
You deny owning a Browning pistol. Serial number 01138.
Oh, I lost it a while
owned a
ago.
gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
Maybe I couldn't because you never fucking reported it stolen. Store owner testifies to Brown pistol serial number. So shooting incident. One male victim. I think it's this one. No,
Gage was an asshole, but his death wasn't down to me. I've just got to keep my
Another
mouth
foul.
shut
It's
and watch you
5.
run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Probably a lot. I'm probably gonna fail a lot.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
There's only 3 options left.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood.
You're going to have to pay for that.
Gonna have to pay, boy.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
Get back in there. Accused.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
So I clicked on that one. I didn't click on the shooting yet. I didn't click on the shells yet, or that one. Which one should I go for this time? Male victim. Read the fucking shells. The last one? Okay, let's try it.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so?
That makes sense.
It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Okay, possible something.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. Accuse.
Lying, Kalu. I think you lent Gage money. He owed you payment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I got bullshit. Yeah, pretty sure it's this one. Ah, fuck!
Go flap your gums somewhere else. I want my lawyer.
Where's my money, bitch?
And watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Get back in there and raise some lumps, boy! I need a confession!
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr.
I want
Kalu.
to see my
Shot
lawyer.
a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you work.
Is that so? It's amazing what the nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Now let's try to guess this one.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Now, which one should I pick? Accused, good cop, bad cop? Let's try bad cop then.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kite this and kite that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu.
I have done it. Took me 6 tries.
I respect
But
your
I did
beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the 2nd degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Should have just kept your fucking mouth shut.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just Officer Phelps, isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
How about...
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, boy. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Past. Even though I'm thinking it a little bit, but past. Like past. The driver's seat.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
This is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advisor.
They all dressed like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the
shit
seedy
his
side of
cereal?
LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. Now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quieter.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it to those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so
Only
modest?
6 tries, yeah.
I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite
Only
Cole,
6.
Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
So that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Burkowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. Patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on,
I remember this case. It is 100% foul play.
Wow, they really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got to this desk.
Your song and dance right now.
Follow the signs. Follow the signs.
You know this place? Sure. Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
All units of 459.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Burkowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded. Shipped back home. Year unbeaten. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You single-handedly killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
No.
You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished?
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and 7th. Any unit to handle code 2, identify.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Sarah's.
Almost hit a pole.
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part.
Fast travel?
What did you do? I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. How do you even press the map? Oh. Like right down the road. How's to put in fast travel? I don't think you can. And how do I make him drive?
Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Oh, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Left, coming up.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
Oh, okay.
That's the third time you've told me.
Oh, no, we're here.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
He's innocent. All he did was sheen the car, I guess, and that was it.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiffness yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
So
nice
it's a
day
car.
for it.
Is anybody even inside the car?
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Where the hell is the victim at?
Don't think this is anything.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Got the pipe that's from his house.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
You guys, take your time. No freight rolling through here till we're done. And we're still punching the clock.
I think there's any other ones? I thought one there was. Vault and glasses.
Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Let's go talk to this guy. I thought we were done.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
He works here.
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch. Reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Is that it?
Thank you for your patience, Mr. Wilkie. If you don't mind waiting a little longer, I'm sure we'll have more questions once we've had a look around.
So there's more stuff I gotta find. I gotta figure out where the hell the rest of the stuff is at. Yeah. Let's talk to this cop, see if he knows anything.
The scene is a mess. Could have been a dozen different crimes committed down here with all the bows hopping freights.
There's something else missing. Four clues remaining. Right, I think so. I don't see anything else.
Get back here, Phelps. We're not done yet. Keep
I don't
searching.
try to figure it out. There's something else in the trunk, maybe. No? Okay. I don't know. I'm confusion.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
No, he's not in the trunk of the car. That's because no one died. Just a little briefcase here. Can I expect that or no? With the license plate of the car. It's not. Oh, this is it. There it is. Okay.
Junk.
Look like a smoker. Pipe there, there's that.
I best be heading back to work. My boss is gonna give me hell regardless. This is your problem now.
I'll have the car towed down to the impound. That's about all I can do here.
Clues. 3 remaining. Okay, what's over here? Oh, it's in his wallet, okay.
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Must be something on the glasses, something else I'm missing. No? Okay. Nothing else to point out. Anything else inside the car maybe we can use as a reference? Nothing.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
It's a simple question, Mr. Rookie.
I wouldn't know what was in that wallet. I never touched it.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilson.
So he did.
Anything more from you?
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps.
Should have pressed
You're
back
done
up.
here. Head over there now.
Ah, okay.
You know the way. You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
So
You're behind the wheel.
Okay. And then it teleports there. Nice. After this mission, I'm gonna end the stream here and pick it back up tomorrow.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
There's the pipe thing.
Where you going, Phelps? This is the place.
Oh, teachers got the pipe they're missing.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
That doesn't go there.
That can't be right.
That one goes to this. Oh, look, pipe is missing.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
It's not his wife. Because I did this before. Looking around in this shit, yeah? Yeah, want me. Let's go to her back door and see if she wants to sit. Housekeeping! Let's go around then.
Just a minute.
Housekeeping!
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh, no! My poor Adrian.
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window. At the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
No point for that, because I already did it.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Let's check the place out.
Yeah, let's go through her
Have
shit.
a good look around. There's gotta be something in here to go on.
Oh, would you look at that? It's his glasses case.
This must be Adrian's.
Under the same
So the glasses
company.
are a match. To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Wasn't it cool?
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
What we got here, eh?
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
I can't turn around and investigate that though. Kitchen. $82 on that. And it's gonna show the pipe that was missing.
I wonder if someone in the house bought this unit, knowing how they would use the parts. This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
All those cigarette things.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
3 of them are missing.
Aren't I should have an address.
Can't tell. They're all stuck together, it looks like. Find a phone to call the address. I was usually hanging up on the wall, like back in the day.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
Seems very concerned about it.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I
vice.
want to give you something to calm your nerves. want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
And then he killed him with a knife. No, I don't want to do that again. No, skip. Pressed it again by accident. Can I skip this?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable.
I guess not.
So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a vice.
I want to give you something to calm your nerves.
And then he ejects him with heroin.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Okay, phone should be here somewhere. There it is.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
Okay.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Talk to her and then go to that damn bar.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then?
He came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
What was the purpose of Adrian's trip to Seattle, Mrs. Black?
He was meeting with some distributors. Adrian said that it was important to make contact interstate if he was going to grow his business.
One moment.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Again, back on the case. Better go to this guy, which he
Jesus,
is lying.
I'm glad to be out
He's
of
hiding
there.
something.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce
Okay.
her, and she's
I
too
cannot
much of
drive,
a
it
shrinking
seems.
violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
Let's go up the road or down? Just keep going straight, okay.
Items officers have Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624 West 3rd Street. Any unit to handle.
Get out of my way!
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
Looking for someone?
I think he's back here, yeah, pretty sure. Pretty positive. There he is, I see him right now.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Cole Phelps, LAPD. I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
No, I don't believe this jerk off.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. It's the best I can do.
This doesn't
Fuck,
add
I'm doing
up.
terrible.
Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? You tell Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime. He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now. Too close, Phelps. Way too close.
Yes, I know I am.
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Oh, you fucking moron, move.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Officer needs help, 103 and B.
Morgan's apartment.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. I told you it was non-stop planning.
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps.
Apartment
Save
2.
Teacher's pet stuff for Leary. Won't work on it.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
1 through 4 is this way. Okay. This is going to 2. Yep.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it.
Hey, look! It's Adrian.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD! Give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
Where the fuck did he go? Oh, this way, okay.
Mr. Black, get back here right now!
Stop right there, Adrian.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama? I thought it would be easier. No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
He's a dumbass.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
Okay. That is it for today's stream, I guess, or video, because this will be going on YouTube afterwards. Or by the time people are watching on YouTube, it'll be on YouTube. But yeah, like, subscribe, follow, whatever, and look forward to part 2.